We are giving them ample opportunity to prepare for not just school, but life. St. John's School is an amazing place to get an education. It's also an amazing place to grow your faith.
We feel that faith-based education is important because we feel that it lays a groundwork for our daughter, for her education. We feel that the spiritual part of one's life is just as important as an academic part.
I really like learning about God, and it'll help me when I get older and go to high school and college.
When we're looking at a child, we see them as, a child of God and who they are, and we would want them to develop in ways more than just academics, to be a whole person, holistic learning. That's really important to who they are.
One of our core values here at St. John's School is leadership development. It makes a big difference in their confidence level, in their ability to collaborate with other people that have shared values, and like hearts and like minds all work together really well.
We just moved into the area back in January. We moved here from South City, so we had tried the public schools, but just wasn't the right fit. Yeah, it wasn't a good fit. Are you happy here?
Yes.
Yeah. Ella's just started school here a couple months ago, earlier this fall. And so we've already noticed that her confidence is already building. We noticed that she's able to speak up and voice her opinion, where before she used to be a little timid.
Touring St. John, and we found out that they didn't have to follow the core curriculum. I think that was a huge decision factor.
Absolutely, yes.
Right into our early childhood program, we have an immersion style Spanish, where students are hearing Spanish all around them through song, through colors, through little plays, things that they can hear and do, even using technology, hearing that sound of Spanish in their ears and then being able to repeat it back is such a great way to learn language. So getting kids really, really young means that they're sponges, they can absorb that second language. Inquiry-based science is the way of the future, which means students are allowed to ask questions. It's about critical thinking, it's about collaborating, it's about getting your hands dirty, it's about having all kinds of opportunities to experience what science is. So they're actually being young scientists.
Like, we were taking a balloon and putting it on a meter stick. We were putting 2 balloons and see how much mass was in the balloons.
We've aligned all of our science curriculum with national STEM standards and national next generation standards, and inquiry is the way that those standards are moving. So we're really excited to give students an opportunity to have a lab-based science program 5th through 8th grade in preparation for high school. So this year, for the first time, we have a LEGO League robotics team, and there are some young kids that are exploring robotics, and then there's some older middle school friends that are mentoring some of those younger ones. It's a great opportunity to learn to lead.
Well, we do a lot of programming with the robot.
Yeah, I think it would be important because I want to probably do robotics club when I go to high school.
It really does combine science, technology, engineering, and math for them because they have to use those skills to combine and apply what they know. And I'm just really thrilled that they have the opportunity to do that in such a fun way. The music program is stellar. We've got an amazing music teacher.
It gives them a chance to use maybe a gift that God has given them and share that gift with others, whether that's singing or even playing an instrument. It's a way that they can give back, but it's also a way that they can find enjoyment for themselves and enjoy just a gift and a blessing that God has poured out on that.
And I like singing. That's one of my talents. I do both chapel band and choir, so I love singing.
I think athletics is essential for kids. It gives kids a chance to be a leader on the field, gives kids a chance to work with a team.
We have the privilege of having athletics at the elementary level as well as at the middle school level. And our middle school friends are able to go on into city, state, and even national level competition. We've got a chance to develop gifts in kids in ways that some schools who are cutting budget just don't. That creativity is a component of 21st century learning because you have to be a creative problem solver. So whereas you may not be an artist ultimately, exploring the way to solve problems through art, super proud of it, and I'm super proud of them.
I want to share a story of a conversation I had with my daughter. We were coming into school, it was just last week, and out of the blue she says to me, she says, "Daddy, I love St. John." I said, no, I do too. She said, you know, I feel safe here. And I said, oh, honey, I think that is really important.
I really love school because it just gives me a really good learning ability, and it just makes me feel really safe here, and it's just like home.
We know that we're not just teaching students, we're teaching future adults and future leaders.